We are back for another edition of No Rares to Mythic. It's me, Dwayne, and we are climbing all the way from Bronze to Mythic, taking only commons and uncommons. Why would we do such a thing? To show you that you do not need these fancy bomb rares to win games of Magic the Gathering. We just need a good card evaluation, because sometimes these uncommons are better than rares. Sometimes the commons are better. So we need good card evaluation. We need to build a good deck, nice curve of creatures, good mana base. If you got any questions, let me know in the comments. Always there. Or you could just say hi. So what do we got? I think the best non-rare card is Terra Pact Intimidator. It's like maybe the best 2-drop in the format. Squadron Ace, solid. Assembler's okay. Brewtender's decent, but in a really bad color combo. And Beckoner is also very good. But yeah, we're going to take the Intimidator. Love starting with an Intimidator. Next pack is much less exciting, I would say. A lot of cards that aren't very good. So I could take the Assembler. We just passed one. I mean, it's like okay if you're super heavy artifacts. I think I'm just going to take the Melded Moxite here. And we'll see what comes our way. All right, now we have a Desculpting Blast, Night Luminary, or Pinnacle Killship is kind of our options here. I think I'll take Night Luminary. Maybe we'll try another red-white aggro deck. Thing you got to make sure with these red-white decks is you have enough removal, like Focus Fire, something like that. Yeah, I mean, I really like Night Luminary. Desculpting Blast is also solid, but I'm a big fan of Night Luminary. It's something to do on 2, gives you multiple bodies, just does a lot. All right, and then we get past Sunstar Expansionist, another very good 2-drop. Gigastorm Titan is also good. I would say these are your 2 best cards. I think we're going to go for the Expansionist, since we already have another white card. All right, next up, we got a Zookeeper Mechan, which I'm a big fan of. Molecular Modifier can be all right, or good, I would say, if you're very aggressive. Specimen Freighter is solid, top end. Generally want to have a decent amount of creatures if I have a lot of spacecraft, just so I know that I can station it up. Seam Rip, decent. A lot of people aren't playing tons of 2-drops, which makes it less good, but I think this is a pretty easy Zookeeper Mechan. Big fan of the Mechan. Let's see who we're drafting with here. Walro, Havoc, Helsel, Mr. Handy Dandy, Wolf 853, Vashu, Neasels, and Jin. One day we're going to see one of y'all in there. All right. Here, nothing super exciting. Plasma Bolt, Crasher. I don't love these. I'll play a Starport Security, but not really what I want to be doing. And Cerebral Download is a decent draw spell if you're in that type of deck. We'll just take the Bolt. Now we have kind of an interesting option. There's the boosters to stay white. Or there's like Embrace Oblivion or Kohler if we wanted to hedge into black. Because maybe like black-red is open. So there's 3 black cards here. I think I'm fine skipping out on 1 boosters to take an Embrace Oblivion. Yeah, immediately. Now we have a Perigee Beckoner, which is better than any of these white cards. Okay, so maybe black is open. Another Perigee Beckoner. Sign me up. This was that kind of weird pack that had nothing good in it. One time I had a cool Ragust deck. It was like a weapons manufacturing, but we'll take the Comet Crawler. Nothing great here. Okay, yeah, it does I mean, we'll have to see, but it does kind of seem like black is open. Okay. Man. So we could take another plasma bolt or a timeline color. Desculpting blast. I mean, what I'm really looking for here is a white card or a red card or a black card. And I don't see any good black cards. I mean, timeline color's all right, but one of them we got way later. I might just take the plasma bolt as like a card I know I'm gonna play. I'd like some sacrifice outlets with this double perigee. We have the Kohler and the Crawler, but those are like the worst sacrifice outlets, I would say. We'll take the plasma bolt. Man, super. Now that's like one of the times where being no rares account is super awkward. Because I think black was pretty open, and then we just passed like a sweet black rare that's going to put someone in black next to us. All right, now we have depressurize, circuit feeder, or zookeeper mechan. All good options. I think I'm just going to take the circuit feeder. I don't have a ton of artifacts yet, but this card's insane. Now we have a scrapper versus a nutrient block. Also an expansionist, but that ship has kind of sailed, I think. I don't think white seemed very open. There's a sentry and a nutrient block. Again, I think we want ways to sacrifice stuff. Scrapper, it does sacrifice. It is an artifact. I don't know. I guess we're taking the scrapper. It's a close one, I think. Just the fact that we got this double perigee beckoner so late makes me want to stay in black. All right, now we have the monoist versus vote out. I think I'm down to take the monoist. Could also take the land seeker. Maybe land seeker is better than monoist. I don't know. Let's go monoist. All right, now we have pangolin and plasma bolt and a comet crawler. I think here I want the pangolin. All right, now I'll take a depressurize. Noticeably another focus fire. Okay, I think we're definitely black. Wow, that's a super late cryogen relic. And a Starwinder. All right, do we want Scrapbot or a Bonesaw Prospector? I think we just want Scrapbot. I think it's better. We have a decent amount of 2-drops. It makes 2 artifacts, which is pretty good. I don't think we're playing any of these. I don't know, maybe I'll take a Comet Crawler. I don't think I'm ever splashing. There's a chance I play the Kohler if we get more ways to sacrifice stuff. I might play a kill ship. Interestingly, I feel like red kind of dried up. Sentry, I guess maybe. Maybe there's a chance we play Sentry. I don't think we're ever playing the little dog. Da 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 da. Alright. Next pack, Graph Ship. Really, really good uncommon. I think it's technically the 3rd best uncommon right now. Exactly what we want. Sign me up. Other good cards here is just like Land Seeker. I don't think there's anything else I really want to play. I will take Grav Kill over Vote Out. Notably a Godmaw. Very good card. We are happy to just take the removal. The charm would be great, but we'll just take the scrap bot over the prospector, I think. I don't know. I think you could make an argument for the prospector. All right, Hull Carver I like over a third Plasma Bolt. Yeah, I think so. 1/1 Death Touch is just pretty solid. All right, next pick. Really nothing. I guess we'll just take a Litho Breaking. Probably not playing the Sentry. We have 2 things for it to crew, but I think we're going to be like a little bit more aggressive. We currently have 10 artifacts, which I like. Zookeeper Mechan or Depressurize. That's kind of an interesting pick. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have enough removal for small creatures with our double Plasma Bolt. So I will take the Mechan. A Cut Propulsion sounds fine to me. Sometimes it can be really awkward. I've had a few times where it's like just can't get rid of the creature I want it to get rid of, but for the most part, I think it's pretty good. A Sweeper versus a Sky Warden. I don't think I'm likely to play either of them. I will happily take a Land Seeker. We are going to need to make some cuts here. A Drill Too Deep, sure. Just a bunch of cards we're not playing. All right, maybe I cut a Comet Crawler. Do I want to cut a Swarm Culler? I don't know. I think I'm okay with my 4 drops. I like the top end. We have some decent ramp. Okay, so I want a Culler. I feel like I want to try one Comet Crawler out. I think it works well with the Beckoner for just like a big life swing hit. I don't think I have enough stuff to sacrifice for that to be good. Do I just cut the other Comet Crawler? I have 11 artifacts, 12 artifacts, 13, 14, maybe 15. We have a ton of artifacts. So I do like the Pangolin here. Do I need 2 Plasma Bolts? I don't know. Maybe we just try cutting the Comet Crawler. Let's try the deck like this. Let's hop into a game. Let's see what we can do here. Hopefully win some games. All right, we are playing Andy. Andy, how's it going? On the play, we have Depressurize and then possibly the Scrap Bot. I think I'll keep it. A 3rd land and we're looking fine. Okay, we did get our 3rd land. Can appreciate that. Pilot. Yeah, we're just gonna kill that. Play the Scrap Bot. Man, the exiling each opponent's graveyard really comes in handy sometimes. I don't think it really matters in this match, but it's like a nice little thing you don't often think about. I think I'm just attacking. Yeah, I can't really kill that. I don't know. I think it's better to use my mana. Like, I could have cracked this, but I think this is our better bet here. See what they do. Would really love to draw a mountain. All right, they are warping in the Luminary. Tapping. Sure, I'll draw a card. Yeah, let's do this. Let's kill the infiltrator. And kind of an interesting question of whether I crack the lander or not. I think I will crack it. Ilvoy operative into the zealot. Okay. Are they attacking for one? No. Okay. Let's go Landseeker, Scrapper. Let's sack this. Okay, I like that. Okay, now I'm happy to trade if they attack. Because I can get something back with the Grav Ship. And then next turn we'll have 8 mana, so we can Beckoner and Grav Ship, which is really nice. Alright, they are warping in the whale. And then are they just going to play Night Luminary? I'm happy to trade if they want to trade. Oh, they are milling us for 13. It's kind of scary. Kind of scary. What do we want to do? Let's attack. See how they would like to respond to this. Always super awkward, because like you... Yeah, I mean, you can sack 2 creatures. I just get my guy back. Which is pretty sweet. And I think we're just going to play the Mechan. This lets us pump, which we might need to do. Let's see, they have 7 mana. I'm hoping they're just like playing the whale. And then next turn we just might like pump the Landseeker. I don't know, we'll see. Surveil 2. Okay. Let's pump the color. And then... Do we attack with everyone? Oh, that's a good draw. Alright, I really like attacking with everyone now. Just some super awkward blocks. Because, like, they 6 in the air. Alright, sweet. We got him. Yeah, too much pressure. Perigi Beckoner. 2 wins away from Diamond 1. Alright, we are playing King Kobe MVP, number 38 Mythic. Alright, I like our hand. I mean, can't really complain about this. I'm gonna lead on swamp, so they don't know I have Plasma Bolt. All right, let's see what they do. I assume they're giving me a 4-3. Okay, Alfarial. I think we just play our card out here. See what they've got. Would love to draw another mountain. Fine trading those. Monoist. Okay. I think we're just playing the color here for mana's efficiency's sake. 5 mana from them. See what they've got. Mechanizoa. Kind of awkward for them, tapping the... Yeah. Get to sack that and draw a card, which is nice. Alright, they are just passing. Alright, really need to stop drawing lands. Yeah, they can just Mechanizoa here. Yep. I guess we're just passing and taking 7 here. Doesn't feel good. This always happens where they win the pinnacle kill ship race. Why does that always happen to me? And now, like, they get to kill ship first. Code Cracker Hound, brutal. Yeah, I think them being on the play is just gonna win the game for them. Yep. I think we're just passing. All right. Yeah, we can't beat kill ship, kill ship. All right, yeah, them being on the draw, I think it's just what did it for him there. I mean, us being on the draw. Just, they got the leg up every turn. All right, we are playing Breeze. What's up? I mean, looks good to me. Play our Pangolin. Kind of awkward. We get like 2 triggers with the scrap bot, but doesn't really do anything. Do I want to kill this drone? I think I'm just playing the scrap bot. See if they want to trade. I assume they don't, but maybe they do. All right, see what they've got coming. Warping in a whale. Okay. One blue? Tap something? Is there something else? I mean, there's Gale Blade and the tap, right? Seems wild they would like tap my scrap bot. They put 2 lands to the bottom. Okay. Am I just sacrificing this, or am I doing some more damage? I think I kind of want to just hit my land drops. Well, get to 5 mana, I mean. I don't know. Is 2 more damage important? Cryo Shatter, okay. Well, I like that, because Beckoner deals with that. Have to hope they don't have a counter, I guess. I think I'm more likely to want more black sources. All right, well, here we go. We will Beckoner. Attack. That comes back. Alright, I think I'm still playing Scrapbot. They could have a Wrath. But even if they have a Wrath, we still have Beckoner, Moxite, and Gravkill. Okay, that would lead me to believe they don't have a Wrath. Playing a Relic is kind of crazy when you have the Whale. Alright, I guess they're just trying to draw a bunch of cards. Seems fine. Okay, they can trade, and then they're at 5. Playing a Relic again. Okay. Into what do we got? Self-craft mechan? Something? Anything? Anything at all? Night Luminary. Okay. And tap down my Scrapbot? Okay. Oh, there's the mental modulation. Okay. Well, let's go Zookeeper. Melded Moxite. It's unfortunate, but I guess we ended up needing another red, not black. They do get to tap down my Beckoner, I guess. And they can still play the Whale. I wish they'd play the Whale. Going Code Cracker Hound. Warped in. Okay. Land Luminary? Oh, tapping down. Okay. They're really going for the long game here. And Expansionist. Sure. I could kill both of these. I guess we're just killing that. Attacking for 1. Playing the Mechan. Passing. We can crack the Melded Moxite to get another 2/2. Okay, Psionicist into Whale. No, Psionicist into Code Cracker Hound. Okay. Land Luminary. It's pretty good. Not a bad turn. Okay, we have 2 pieces of removal. If I kill that, they chump, trade, take some damage. I think I'll just attack with these, see what they do. All right, they're at 3. Possibly 9 mana. We're nothing left. We can pump something. Pilot. Okay. And Dawn Strike Vanguard. Okay. Monoist is interesting. I think we just do this. Okay, they chump. They still have so many cards. Was I supposed to play Monoist there? I don't know. Lost in Space, sure. I like getting my Perigee Beckoner back. And Wedgelight Rammer. Are they going to attack with their Vanguard here? I think they should have attacked with the Vanguard. Alright, aren't they just dead? That was weird. I don't know what they were really thinking there. But we'll take it. They should have attacked with the Vanguard. And then maybe they could have. I don't know. They would have been at 7. And then probably just not stationed, period. All right, we are playing Jars. Hand seems fine. Rust Harvester. I guess we'll lead on Scrapper. I don't know. Yep, can't do anything about that. Whoa. Okay, I guess we're just doing this. Passing. Next turn, we can Beckoner and Embrace Oblivion. We'll see what they do here. I am curious what their plan is. I think they're playing the opposite game we are. They're playing the rares only. What do we even kill? Holy cow. I don't even know what our best bet is here. Everything feels horrible. Am I killing this? And discarding a card? I guess so. We also need to kill that. Okay. Yep. We also need to kill that. I guess I should have done the other way. I guess I'll hold them back. I don't know. Okay. Chrome Companion. Might as well gain a life, right? I mean, I guess we're attacking. I don't know. What a start from our opponent. Rust Harvester, Saboteur, Warmaker Gunship. That's a pretty good 1, 2, 3. Pretty good. What do you have? Plasma Bolt? Bombard. Okay. That's not gonna do it. All right. Wow, yeah. What an opener from the opponent there. That was unreal. All right, we're playing Fayle. Hopefully we don't get rared. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. Oof. All right, we'll mulligan. I like this better. I kind of want to keep it all. Should we be greedy? Let's be greedy. A little greed never hurt anyone, right? Ilvoy Gale Blade. Little blue-white here. That's a good card. I mean, Cryogen Relic. I feel like I just hate to see my opponent play a Cryogen Relic. It's like the most feel-bad common. You just know you're gonna lose at some point to it. All right, getting a starport security. Okay. I guess we're just playing Pangolin and attacking. We do have some removal, which is nice. Wedge Light Rammer. Okay. Sure. Am I getting rid of my kill ship? I think so. Guess I'm attacking for 3 and passing. Yep. Do they have another 1-drop to get? No. Okay. All right. All right, do I want to kill that now or later? I'm going to take a lot of damage next turn. All right. Yeah, I guess we're taking 7 here. Maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. I get to tap down the Pangolin. We can kill 2 of these next turn. Got a swamp. Guess we'll see what they're working with here. Focus fire. De-sculpting blast. Okay. All right, not looking good for us. We're down to 1. Man, what an unfortunate... I felt like this deck was fine. I don't think it was amazing or anything. I feel like we were just on the draw too much. Mulliganed maybe a little too much. Yeah, I don't know. Guess we're attempting to kill this. There's like a bajillion things we lose to. Removal. Do they really just have nothing? It's interesting. What do I want back? I guess they can just tap this down, right? Is our issue here? Should have done it on the Land Seeker. All right, they got it. What a bummer. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Trying to think what was... I mean, we had some awkward hands, surprisingly. Maybe we shouldn't have been playing the Pangolin? I don't know. I felt like our hands were awkward. We never saw the Circuit Feeder or the Intimidator. And we saw the Grav Ship like once or twice. And those are our like 3 best cards. Probably played like a little bit of a role in it. We lost to that unbelievable start, the rare. And we had a decent little removal package. We didn't have any like super good sack outlets, which maybe was an issue. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a combo of like not seeing our good cards enough. Some awkward draws there, and then one really good draw from our opponent. The rare start. But bit of a bummer. I think this deck was a little bit better than that. Yeah, I don't know. But we'll catch you for the next one.